It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we've got the Vikings superstar running back. He had a memorable performance last time out, a 5-touchdown game. It's the Vikings and the Eagles next on Madden NFL 24.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. The Eagles send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will be taken at the 13. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Another run by Lindsey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll give up the middle to Lindsey. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 80 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
At the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Garrison finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Addison, 69 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after here coming up. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward. But they kick it here, and it's good. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. A long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Shotgun snap and again to Lindsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 84 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll go with Lindsey up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. These two teams all tied after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Lindsey is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Addison with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses.
There he goes, left side. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 135 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On first down, right back to Lindsey. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Now a handoff for Lindsey. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The Vikings are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Pass out left, caught by Woods. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Herbert. Touchdown, Vikings! From 17 yards out, and the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14.
21, Eagles 14.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Looking to throw. Garrison under pressure. They got him again. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the fourth quarter.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here. And it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And they're going to have a first down and also well into field goal range, all the way down to the 15 here. Now a second and 10.
Here's a give to Lindsey. He will push his way down to about the 14. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Woods.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
On second down, here's Herbert.
A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Looking for Woods again, and he finds him.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Herbert on first down now. The short throw pulled in by Woods.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. The short throw pulled in by Woods.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. He finds his man complete. That's Steele. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time.
They'll run with Lindsey.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Lindsey.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
A great play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Garrison. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Up the middle they go. Reedy. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
To throw on 2nd down. Garrison. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. To throw on 3rd down. Garrison under pressure, and they got to him again.
Micah Parsons able to record his 5th sack of the season.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 44 yards.
And the Vikings are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Eagles 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Operating from the gun, Garrison. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And this is going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Lindsey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's Lindsey. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Wow, 213 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 3rd down and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey.
And he will have a Vikings first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And the Vikings first down.
Now a carry for Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll run here with Lindsey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Another run by Lindsey. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Vikings have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. And out now come the Eagles. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garrison. He's got Smith here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 43-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Off-play action. Garrison. And he's going to go down again. This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to him. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball.